Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Lisa's Coloring Corner. We have 3 more new books from Bright Ideas Paper Publishing. Now, they have, excuse me, they have a new illustrator or company that they are publishing for. And this company is called Cactus Girl. So I will leave links. I had a real hard time finding these after I seen them on Instagram. And yeah, it's under a different name. It's not Husky Wanna Fly and it's not Jennifer Rolling. It is now Cactus Girl has books out. So they now have 3 companies under them. So we have a color by numbers circles, another color by number circles, and then color by numbers. This is flowers, and this is with the squares of different sizes again. So we'll have a look. Now, of course, really hard to do total flip throughs of this kinds of books, right? They're kind of mystery pictures. Let's take a look at this cutie pie. So this is the front cover. The back cover containing there, I think this is the same color palette as the other Bright Ideas Paper Publishing books. I could be wrong. I know a couple of them are different. Jennifer Rolling has a couple of books out that follows the Prismacolor marker set. So there's a lot of colors in those 2 books. But I think the vast majority of them follow this color palette or something very similar. There are 32 puzzles about animals and flowers. Circles format 56 by 56. So I don't know if that means there's 56 circles by 56 circles, I'm assuming. Full color solutions pages are included in the back of the book. You don't see that too often in these kinds of books. 24 color palette. Here we have some cute pictures from inside the book. Is that not adorable? Oh, I love it. So we're going to have a look at the type of pictures that we color in, and then we are going to have a sneak peek at the answers in the back. So we have our nameplate page in color. This is just standard Amazon paper, though. It is not the shiny deluxe paper, which is fine for these types of books. I don't know if you would want it on that deluxe paper. So here we have the 24 color palette. We have the color name, which is always nice to have. And then your color. So what I have done in other books is I just put an abbreviation for maybe a fine liner or a marker that I'm using. And then I put them down here. And then I put like another one, and I'll separate them out. Now, you may not use multiple mediums in the one book. You may not always use one medium. I know a lot of people don't keep track. And that's fine. This is just for us that do that. So it says, note, full color solutions for the color by number pages are included in the back of the book. If you don't have the exact color in your color collection, feel free to use a similar color or even a completely different color if you like. Palette is suggestion. Let's relax and enjoy ourselves. Have fun. The total purpose of coloring, right? Oh, we do have this side all in colors. Well, that's nice. Adds a little bit to the book, doesn't it? So this one says animals. It's puzzle or picture number 1. Nice big color key, I guess you'd call it. And then, yes, we do have circles in here. And then there are also numbers. You can see this. So this is a little bit different than other circle books. We do have the circles, as you can see, with the numbers in, but then the little shape in between the circles is also got a number. So, for instance, These circles are all number 3, but the little shape in between is also number 3. So you would probably outline all of this. You could color it all in solid, right? Or you can color each shape in. So yeah, a little bit different. And that's why they're completely colored in. And it's not quite so pixelated as when you just have the circles, right? It's more of a complete picture. So yeah, kind of different. I'm going to look forward to trying this out. This one does not have the background colored in, so this is all left white. So yeah, that's what these all are. Here we have some more white. They do start with number 0, which always throws me off. I don't know why. So like 0 is light blue. And then they do have, you know, of course, the blank one being white. Let me zoom you back out now that you kind of see what the book looks like. I'll zoom you out a little more for the bigger book. All right, and let's see, so 0 is light blue, 2 is pink. Oh, see, like this one, they went 0, 1. That one's blank, so then they went right to 3. You know, they really wouldn't have had to specify white here at all, right? We know that if there's nothing in there that it's left white. So they could have just made this number 2. In my humble opinion. Like here too, we don't have a number 1 in the puzzle then. So they are not the same for every picture, which is unfortunate too. I like having them in the same order for each one. You get used to, you know, like Belba family, you get used to number 12 being this color, and 24, 25, 26, or no, what is it? 14, 15, 16 being the 3 shades of blue, 17, 18, 19 being the 3 shades of green, and you know. Okay, so that is how the entire book is. This is a smaller book, as you can see. It's like, you know, 8.5 by 8.5 about, or 8 by 8. If you don't want to see the answers, look away now. I'll let you know when you can look back. I know some people don't like to see the answers. Okay. So, there's the one from the back cover. So, I'm not giving anything away by saying that. Now these are relatively easy to do. The circles are not real teeny, you know, they're pretty big. Oh, that's pretty. So some have the full backgrounds. I think most of them do, with a little bit of white, like this here one. That's cute. Wow, look at all the animals. And there is a number to each picture, so if you want to do, say, this one, you know exactly what page to go to. Oh, are these cute? And then all the flowers. Oh, so pretty. And then the last page of flowers. Oh, I like that too. Okay, you can look back. Then we have our thank you page, asking if you would please write a review on Amazon. And again, by Cactus Girl. And then we do have a blank sheet at the back of the book, if you want to match up your coloring mediums. Okay, now I don't know why, you know, maybe they should give a name to each of their books, or at least a book number, because these are both just called color by numbers circles. You know, it's hard to distinguish between the two when they have the exact same name. So let's have a look at this one. So this is the front cover. Back cover, very similar, same color palette, pictures inside the book. There are 40 mix-up puzzles in here. Again, 56 by 56, full color solutions in the back of the book, 24 color palette. And again, by Cactus Girl. Now, these came a little bit curled up. I know these kind of books kind of bend anyhow, but then it was in my mailbox curled up on top of it. So, yeah, these really got curled. I'll have to lay them under some heavy books. So again, we have our nameplate page. And again, color palette where you can match up your coloring mediums. Our note. And then into the book itself. So here we have one called Flowers. And this one does not have the colored page on the reverse. So these are all the flowers section. I'm assuming they must list when they go into the next section. Here's Zodiacs. Let's see what's all in here. So I don't know if they cover all the Zodiacs. There's quite a few of them, so it almost seems like they do. How many Zodiacs are there? I know there's 12 months, but they don't go by the month. Okay, then we have landscapes. Imagine we have a few of them. Quite a few. And others. So, could be anything included in that. So, let's take a look again at the answer key. Look away if you don't want to see them. So here we go. Here are the flowers. Lots of pretty flowers. And then we get into the Zodiac. And yes, they must be covering all of them. Here I am. With the stars in the background. And then the others. Is that not cute for Christmas? Oh, that's adorable too. That's from the front cover. And finally, nope, skip the page. Oh, another cute one. So we do have a couple of Christmas ones in here. Hope I didn't give anything away. Then, finally, boy, I'm just... Okay, oh, another one. So I'll have to remember this book for Christmas time. Even winter, what have you. That's cute, too. And then, again, the thank you page. Okay, I'm done showing the answers. So, again, that is the other color by numbers circles. And then finally, the full-size book. This one is called Flowers, Color by Numbers. This is the beautiful front cover. I love those colors. The back cover, again, following that standard 24 color palette. There are 30 pictures in here. It says easy puzzles, so funny. And again, we do have full color solutions in the back of the book. Some pictures from inside. Oh, aren't these pretty? So, of course, you know, with these being squares, I'm going to be doing my cross-stitch method or X method, whatever you want to call it. And there are varying degrees of the size of the squares in their books. They're not all the teeny 3x3. So if you're not a lover of the super teeny, tiny squares, they're not all like that in their books. Pretty nameplate page. Let's zoom out just a tad more. And again, 24 color palette, our note, we get into the first picture. Here is the color palette, and of course you're not going to be able to make this out at all. One thing I don't like about this, and I don't know if they did this for all landscape pictures. Let me see. No, it's only this first one, I hope. It is facing this way rather than facing this way, so it's easier to see the color palette. I don't know if it's a printing error or what, but it is going to be a little bit more difficult to color it this way, because now this page is going to, you know, be in your way more. So that may have been a printing error, and maybe it is just in my book. I don't know. So this is about the same size of squares. This one too. They're definitely not 3 by 3. They must be about maybe 4 by 4 or even 5 by 5 maybe. Same with this one. This one too is printed this way. I know the other ones later in the book are not. So yeah, all of these are a little bit larger squares. Now here we start with the little bitty 3 by 3. Now this one is printed the correct way, or what I consider the correct way. And here we have a little bit larger one, just to give you an idea of the number of the teeny tiny squares versus a little bit bigger, versus there are some that are even bigger than this. Here's a smaller one, very small one. This would be the 3 by 3. Now this one's nice and big, so this has to be at least a 5 by 5. Another teeny one. And a teeny one. And a teeny one. And a teeny one. Now this one. Oh, good heavens. No way. Yeah, this book was not printed correctly. All the numbers are backwards. It's like a mirror image. Because, yeah, even if I look at them this way, they're like flipped. So it's like if you look through the page, you could make out the numbers. I mean, you can still really, you could make them out. But it's going to take a little bit of looking. Like you can tell these are number 5s. Let me zoom you in. So yeah, there are some printing errors in this book. I still really like it. Especially once we get to the back and we look at the answers. But yeah, do you see? This is all printed backwards. But like I said, you can make out that these are 5s. Very easy to see all the zeros, but of course the zeros are white. Number 1 is easy though. Here's 4, 6, 3. I mean, like I said, you can still make them out. I've never seen that before. Seen them, you know, flipped around already and stuff, but never totally backwards. Okay, hope there's no more like that. Nope. So it's more like their landscape pictures that are incorrect. Some of them are right. But so far, anyhow, the portrait pictures are correct. Here's the teeny tiny ones, a little bit bigger. And here's a big one. So, much easier. Relatively small. Not the super tiny. Here's a bigger one. Here's a teeny tiny one. One step up from here. So, these, yeah, must be the 3 by 3. These must be 4 by 4. These look more rectangular, though, and not square. It's almost like they're like a 3 by 4 millimeter. You know what I mean? So I'm not sure how funny an X, using X's in here, is going to be. And guess what, folks? This one's printed in reverse also. Mirror image, I guess you'd say. There you go. Just hold a mirror up to it. This one is correct. And here's a really big one. Big squares. Real tiny one. 3 by 3. 3 by 3. 3 by 3. Okay, we get to the answers. Close your eyes if you don't want to see. All right, here we go. All these pretty flowers. So like I said, there's a few printing errors in here. I have no idea if Bright Ideas watches my videos. Probably not. But they are very active on Instagram, so maybe I'll get a hold of them over there. Here's the one from the cover. Aren't these pretty, though? Oh, love that. Really pretty, vibrant colors. Some of them have the white backgrounds, and some of them don't. That's pretty. Oh, that's pretty, too. They're all pretty. So, again, 30 images in here. Okay, done with the answers. Then a very pretty, I was going to say pretty ombre. Thank you, Paige. And that's the end of that one. So again, we have flowers, which is the mosaic. And we have 2 color by number circles books. And I will leave links to all 3 of these books down below in the description. Again, the publisher is Bright Ideas Paper Publishing. And the particular company now that is under Bright Ideas, besides Jennifer Rowling and Husky Wannafly, is now Cactus Girl. So, maybe this one has been corrected by now. I bought this not too long ago, though. These are pretty new releases. So, yeah, not sure. But like I said, doesn't really bother me. I can still do them, put it that way. So, yeah, I'll leave links to everything down below in the description. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching it. If you liked it, please hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new to my channel. I hope everybody's having a terrific day. And as always, happy coloring. Bye, guys.